right, we just finished up week 8. Let's hop on the scales, see how you guys did last week, and get to our standings.
Gaston.
Chandra.
230.6. Dan Martin, 226.8.
Kia Uribe, 284.2.
Shelly, 215.3.
Megan Trombley, 232.
Kimberly Valenciano, 194.6.
Tammy, 252.8.
Allison, 202.6.
I have our standing in 13th place, down 22.4 pounds, 7.76%. Jill, 22.4 pounds in 8 weeks, girlfriend. Awesome job. In 11th place, down 17.4 pounds, 7.91%. Sheila. In 10th place, down 21.6 pounds. I think she was our biggest loser this week. 8.55%, Kimberly G. Moving up to 10th place, girlfriend. Those Kimberly's, man, they're like, I ain't staying at the bottom. In 9th place, down 27 pounds, 9.65%, Tammy. In 8th place, down 30.6 pounds, 9.72%, Kia. In 7th place, down 20 pounds, 10.12%, Tawana. In 6th place, down 24.7 pounds, 10.29%, we have Shelly. In 5th place, down 23.2 pounds, 10.65%, Kimberly V. In 4th place, down 25.6 pounds, 11.19%, Allison. In 3rd place, down 30.2 pounds, 11.49%, Megan. Allison, you earned another cheat today, girlfriend. In 3rd place, down 30.2 pounds, 11.49%, Chandra. Which means in 1st place, holding down the spot 2 weeks in a row, down 32 pounds, 12.37%. So like 0.25% separate Dan and Chandra. Like neck and neck. 12.37%. Number 1 spot. Again, 2 weeks in a row. Dan the man. So awesome job. Awesome job. Awesome job. Gosh, guys, you're like, oh, so freaking good. So proud of you. Listen, when I tell you that when you are starting, right, the very best thing you can do is to go from where you're at to your goal as fast as possible, healthily. Now, you don't want to be skipping meals. You don't want to like try to cut out your carbs to get there faster. However you lose it, you're going to have to maintain it. And you can get there fast just by following the plan. But I say all that to say, it is clear to me that you guys are following directions. It is clear to me that you're checking the boxes, that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And like these results are just killer. And the sooner you get to your goal, the sooner you're going to be living in the freedom phase. And in the freedom phase is when you're going to learn how to eat all your favorite foods in every week. Like every week you can have pizza if you want to. Every week you can have French fries and a bacon double cheeseburger and ice cream. You can have ice cream every night. every night. I'll teach you how to have ice cream every night. Who was it that loved ice cream? Where's my ice cream lovers? I think there was a couple of you guys. And so like the freedom phase is where it's at. You can eat so much more when you're maintaining than when you're losing. So tonight we have one of the most favorite episodes of the entire season. We have our secret encouraging Santa. And so did everyone bring their stuff with them? Here's the key thing. Here is the key thing to all of this, okay? Those of you that are going to be giving encouragement, which is all of you. This right here is one of the most underrated things that you can do to improve your life is give encouragement. Because the whole key, most people focus on the fact that they need more encouragement. And I used to be that person was like, I just need more encouragement. I just need people to encourage me. And I always felt like I was in a position where I could use more encouragement. I never hardly ever felt like I was in a place. I would hear these people say, oh, my cup runneth over. And I was like, what? No, my cup don't runneth over nothing. Like I need more. And I just never felt like I got enough of it. And all of a sudden one day I had always heard about the law of reaping and sowing, and I believed in the law of reaping and sowing, but for some reason it never occurred to me that somehow that applied to this as well. And all of a sudden one day I just thought, does that work? So maybe the reason why I'm not reaping the amount of encouragement I want is because, maybe I'm not sowing it. Like, what if I started sowing more encouragement? Is it possible that I could reap more encouragement? And so in that moment, I went from complaining about not getting enough encouragement, thinking that my husband didn't encourage me enough, that I just needed whatever. I just made a decision in that moment that I was going to become the best encourager that I knew. That I was going to make it my mandate. I put on a label of I'm an encourager. Like I'm an encourager. I'm the most encouraging person that I know. I encourage everybody everywhere I go. And it was like I went on a mission to be an encourager. And can I tell you what happened in the next several months? First and foremost, I started giving more encouragement. I started doing it everywhere I went. So what I found out after just a couple months, I went from somebody who like really needed encouragement and felt like I never got any to on many days, many weeks, the amount of encouragement I get brings me to tears because it's just above and beyond anything that I could ever even ask for, imagine, hope for. Like it's just a lot of encouragement. But what I will tell you is not that many years ago, I was somebody who felt like I needed more and never could get enough. And the crazy part is when you start encouraging, do you want to know what's crazy? Is we go from a place where we need encouragement, and what we figure out is that actually giving encouragement is actually becomes funner. It becomes more rewarding than receiving it, like giving encouragement. And so tonight you're going to get to experience both ends. You're going to get to be a giver of encouragement. And the only prerequisite for being a good giver of encouragement, does anyone know what it is? The only thing you must do to be a good giver of encouragement. It's only one. Be genuine. That's it. To be a good encourager, all you have to do is be genuinely kind. That's it. That's it. That's all it takes. You don't have to be super smart. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to be successful. You don't have to come from the right family. You don't have to have a certain size butt. You just have to be kind and genuine. That's it. And to be a good receiver, to be someone who's good at receiving encouragement, do you know the only thing you have to do?
Listen.
Yeah.
Believe it.
You have to receive it. You have to receive it. So, Miss Chandra, who are you secret encouraging Santa to tonight?
I am secret encouraging. Yeah. All right. All right, Kia. Woo! Hey, I just want to tell you that this was a lot of fun to make. And I love your beautiful face and your beautiful smile. And it's one of the things that I think everybody here probably appreciates about you. And then I started thinking about this process and I'm like, what can I do? So the first thing I came up with was your name, K-I-A. So I believe that the K represents the kindness in you. I think that every time you come on the Marco in this group, that your sincerity and kindness shines through. And I hope you know that about yourself. I also think you're very inspirational. That would be the I in Kia. So you inspire us by sharing and being so vulnerable and authentic. And I love that about you. And you're amazing. Your energy shines through, your smile. I went back and on the Marcos and all the other things, was looking for a picture for you that I could screenshot. And you smile so much that I had a hard time stopping the camera to grab a shot of you somehow to use for this. Awesome hat. I think I'm going to go to the Derby this year with this hat. Anyway, my continuing encouragement to you, I didn't know what to do. So I was thinking about you, and I remembered in one of the earliest episodes that it was either in Marco or in our tape. And I heard you say that you are a list person and you like lists. So I went back and captured some of the words and things that you have said throughout your 8 weeks so far. And so I wanted to share those back with you because I hope that hearing them back and knowing in your own words will keep you fighting on this journey of better health and a better life. So the first thing that you said that I wrote down was, I am supposed to be here. Right now, I will stop making excuses. I declare shame is gone. I will never see that number on the scale again. It feels good to hear my stomach growl. I think you said that was great. It feels, sorry, I just repeated myself. We can do this. I noticed you say we a lot on the Marcos. You're always encouraging all of us by saying we. I will be healthy for my kids. I will go to the beach and be proud. This is something I can do for the longevity of my weight loss journey. I was walking one day and the Lord told me I needed to remember that I am honoring my body and that I need to walk with my head held high. Sorry, I have to flip my page. It is easier each day. I feel better after I work out. I am grateful. I love leg day. I am amazing. I am really proud. I need to encourage myself. And then one of the last things that you said, sorry, there's something over here that I have to do. One of the last things that I remembered you saying that I thought was super important and really stuck out to me was that the world is full of great people. And Kia, you are one of them. And I hope you know that about yourself. Now, I want to encourage you to keep fighting for your health journey.
Thank you. I receive that. I love that. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness.
Shelly, who are you secret encouraging Santa tonight?
I am encouraging Jillian. You're a very beautiful young lady. You are wise beyond your years. You learned at a very young age, which took the rest of us a long time to figure it out, to take control of your health and your fitness. And I want to say congratulations for that. Instead of waiting until you're older to do it now. That takes a lot of courage and a lot of strength to do that. You're steadfast. You're caring, not just for your family, but for the friends of your family. A couple of weeks ago, when your brother's friend's mom died, the things that your family did, reaching out to them, helping them through that situation, that takes a lot of the burden off of them, but it puts it on also on you because you're having to carry some of that weight. And that says a lot about your family, that you've learned a lot from them to take up that cross. So that shows a lot at your age to just how strong of a person that you are, and loving and caring, dedicated to your family. You own your mistakes. When Carmen said something last week about something on Facebook, you immediately went and checked what you had done and you fixed it. And every time there's something that we need to work on, you're the first one to say, oh, I'm doing this. Or the very next day, you say it on Marco, you're working on this. I'm trying to fix this. I'm starting now doing positive things in my words, my actions. And so your willingness to learn new things and to create your old self and to throw off that old self, that's remarkable. It's you inspire the older people with your willingness to be improving yourself on a daily basis. And you're genuine. My words for you for the next few weeks: stay strong, stay focused, and I can't wait to see what the next year holds for you.
Thank you so much, Shelley, for all your kind words. I receive all of them.
And Miss Kimberly, who are you secret encouraging Santa to tonight?
Kimberly B. Kimberly, you bring good energy, passion, joy, and laughter to this group. Thank you for being authentically you and for making me laugh on a regular basis. Your vulnerability and honesty has allowed me to feel safe to share and also be myself. Thank you for that. Your determination to be the best version of yourself is inspiring and encouraging, not just to me, but I'm sure to everybody in the group. You have overcome many obstacles since committing to this challenge, and you are freaking killing it, girl. Killing it. You speak and walk with authority and confidence, and that voice of yours, it seriously moved me and blessed me the first time that I heard you sing. Just freaking beautiful. Wow. You bring so much love and light to this world, and I'm honored to know you and be walking this journey out together. Something else I've observed since getting to know you is how well you listen and how you encourage others. That is a gift. I see you leading and coaching other women and single mamas. You would be an amazing coach. I appreciate you taking time to come meet with Reggie and I in New Jersey while we were visiting. You're a good friend and a freaking amazing mother. I look forward to seeing you reach your goals and continue to do the things that your heart desires. I appreciate you and I have faith in you.
You made me cry. Thank you. And I
You're welcome.
receive everything you said. Thank you.
You're welcome. Met every word.
Secret encouraging Santa tonight.
Ooh, sorry, my phone's going crazy. I have Megan. Megan, first I did your name. And then I'll go with what was supposed to be a spoken word, but it turned kind of into a poem because it just didn't, I don't know, it didn't beat well. Anyways, okay, so Megan, M is for magnificent. I'm just gonna say the word and not explain it because it just says itself, okay? Magnificent, exceptional, gracious, absolutely gorgeous, and number one, okay? That's what we're gonna go with, okay? Did I spell it right? Okay, good. All right, next, here we go. Megan T, who lives in Picola just like me. Her amazing smile brightens my day. She seems like she just always knows the way. She is kind and encouraging and trusts the Lord. She prays for miracles and believes the word. She's even nice to crazy bus drivers who give unsolicited random words at the curb. She has 6 children who she cares for with ease and is goals for mothers like me. She may seem quiet, but her silence is strong. She is determined and full of peace and will be consistent as the day is long. She takes care of everyone and is loved by many. She loves her hubby and is soon to be skinny Megany.
I love it. Thank you so much, Kia. I love your creativity and I receive all that. Thank you.
Who are you secret encouraging Santa tonight?
I got Tammy. Okay, Tammy, the first thing whenever I started making my list, like as the week goes on, every single day, like clockwork, she sends us her Marco Polo in the morning and it's good morning, everyone. And I look forward to it every day. It's the same line, same starter, and then she'll tell us about her morning. But I always look forward to hearing her good morning. And the other thing, so I was going back through like old Marcos through the week and kind of just jotting different things down or things that have stuck out to me. And looking at your trackers, your consistency, like even in the beginning, your days consistent are like insane. I'm bad about I'll miss water one day or a container or whatever. Your consistency is on point. And I definitely admire that about you. And then I have the way you edify people. You've mentioned your husband quite a few times, and the way you edify your husband is really admirable. You don't see that often, people kind of just go through the motions day to day, but you've taken the time on more than one occasion to edify your husband, and I really respect that. And how family oriented you are. I come from a big family, so I can definitely respect that. You've talked about your 13 grandchildren. I think that's freaking amazing. And I feel like every time we turn around, you're with a new grandbaby, and I'm like, oh, I haven't seen this one yet. But yeah, it's amazing. I love seeing just how family oriented you are and how you put them first. And the new grandbaby, I assume that was a grandbaby you had the other day. So cute, all the hair, so cute. And then your eagerness watching your why video, even then, I think we're all kind of flustered when we sent those in, but even through that, you were very eager to learn, just open about why you wanted to do it for your family, for yourself. But yeah, in that video, you stated how you were on board with It's Her Way or the Highway, and just your eagerness to learn and jump in this no matter what. And yeah, I'd really admire all the hard work you've put in this far. And I'm excited to see where you're at 1 year from now for sure. I went back and I also listened to the declarations we did, and you are on the fast track, ma'am. You are going to be looking great in a year from now, and I can't wait to see your progress.
Thank you so much, Jillian. And I do receive that. Thank you. Thank you.
Sheila, who are you secret encouraging Santa to tonight?
Shelly. Shelly, I just want you to know that you have such a beautiful smile, and I just love hearing you when you come on. I want you to know that I am very proud of you and that you have so much determination and focus to make your dreams happen, and you're capable to achieve any goal that you set in your mind. I have noticed the amazing growth you have had along this process. I see how much hard work you put in, and I am so proud of you for that. I believe in you and you will go far. You can do anything in life and nothing is impossible. God has so much in store for you, and you are so wonderfully made. God made you who you are, and you are going to make so much of an impact on so many more. You have been doing such a great job accomplishing your goals, and you are getting better every day. I appreciate how much you have grown and how open you have been. I have noticed a tremendous growth, not just in your health, but also your mindset and stepping out of your comfort zone. I remember when we first started these that you didn't have a whole lot to say, and that as time is going on, you're opening up more and more, and you are simply amazing. I've also watched you at the events, the relationship that you have with your husband, and to know that you love your children and that you are just an amazing mama, an amazing wife. And I just want you to know that you are going to go far, keep striving forward, and know that you have what it takes.
Thank you. And I received that.
Who are you secret encouraging Santa tonight?
I am encouraging Allison. All right, Allison, I'm going to need your email because I made you a few things. We made you a poster, which because of the way because of my screen thing, Allison, it's reds because red is your favorite color, and chocolate to remind you that you are all these things and super sweet. So I'm gonna read this to you. Allison, A is for always positive. You encourage everyone. I swear you look through rose-colored glasses at the world. When Tawana had on a purple dress, you were so ecstatic about purple being a great color on her and giving her encouragement and, just prompting her to wear more purple. The dress looks good on you. When she made a vision board, you were like, let me see the vision board. That's so great. You even give third-party references. Like when you were you were encouraging Kim, and you said, my mentor even said, who is that person that works nights? So you bring full circle the encouragement, and you're always positive. You pray for everyone and their circumstances. And it's just encouraging to see you on there because you're going to give a good word to the person that just spoke or the last 5 people. L is for loving. You can tell how much you love. You love your family. You talk about your kids. You're going to soccer games. You're going to this, you're going to that. You talk about Derek and how when he was away, you missed him because he's such a helper. You can tell you're a loving coworker. I think your encouragement skills is something that helped you rise to the top because you are definitely gifted in it. And your workers or your staff wanted to wait for you for that boss's dinner. Just shows how much you love and give. And so they want to give back. You love people, everyone on this team has received encouragement from you and how much you listen to people. So that's your next L. You are a listener. I can tell because you can reverberate names and what's going on. And you even go back days to check on people. So I love your ability to listen. I is for inquiring. You ask questions, which is phenomenal because it shows you're interested. S, your sense of humor. The Milli Vanilli thing was great, right? Blame it on the fog. So I love that. You always make me laugh. So overachiever is O. I love this because you can tell in your work life, you achieve things. And obviously your staff loves you. So you have boss lady balance. And as you never lose sight of your goals. So when Dan was talking about dancing and you said, I want to watch you dance. I love dancing. The whole thing that hit me was that if you were a singer, I don't know if you sing or not, but if you were a singer, I know that song by Leanne Womack would be what you sing to everyone else. And if you don't know it, it's the I Hope You Dance, right? And so I want you to look that song up. I didn't know if we could play it for copyright things, so I didn't. But that is your song. The other thing is I have another little poster to send you for your office because this encompasses you. It's Philippians 2:3-4. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit, but in humility, consider others better than yourself. Each of you should look not only to your own interests, but also to the interest of others. And you, Allison, embody that verse.
That is humbling. Thank you, Megan. And I do receive that. And I truly appreciate that. Thank you.
Miss Tammy, who are you secret encouraging Santa to tonight?
I have Chandra. Chandra, I looked up the meaning and origin of your name, and it basically means moon shining and great goddess. Your light has definitely shined down on all of us in season 6. While reading about the meaning of your name, one thing that stood out to me was this statement: dependable, very down to earth, and well-grounded. You are always looking for meaningful work, a career where you can take pride in your work and do the best job you are capable of. You are doing an amazing job in this challenge. You are kicking butt and being a major boss babe. The leader of the pack for over half of the challenge, and you aren't finished yet. What an accomplishment. You are also a boss in your photography business. Here are just a couple of reviews I found. Really listens to what you want out of your session. Thoughtful, creative, intuitive, outgoing, wonderful experience, very empowering. Super nice, very creative, and great work. And I agree 110%. I looked at your website and was amazed at your work. your work. You are so creative, as we saw tonight. Absolutely gorgeous photography. I encourage everybody to go look at her website. I also read your blog, The Call of the Wild. The sentence you wrote 4 years ago is exactly how I see you. You wrote this blog after photographing wild horses. I think the combination of grace and being fierce at the same time resonates with some part of myself. Chandra, you have grace, beauty, and fierceness in you. I love your heart-shaped face. You keep on kicking butt in this challenge. I can't wait to see your transformation when you hit your goal. I also can't wait to see pictures of your new home, and I'm praying that they take your offer. And so God bless you and good luck, but you don't need the luck because you're gonna kick butt.
Aw, thank you, Tammy. That was so sweet. I'm humbled that you looked at me that way and researched this so well. I appreciate everything you said and I receive it.
Miss Tawana, who are you secret encouraging Santa tonight?
Kimberly G. Kimberly G. You are beautiful. You are amazing. You are a winner. And you are a queen. You're a great nurse and a wonderful wife. Everything that God created, it was good. You are good. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Speak great things over your life because there is power in your words. It's nice to be encouraged and receive compliments from others. Truth be told, we don't always get them when we feel we most deserve them. So wake up. So wait for no one to encourage you. No parent, no husband, no sister, no brother, no friend, no boss, no coach to encourage you or to pat you on your back. You have to, not sometimes, but always wake up every day and encourage yourself. You are a goal crusher. You can do hard things. You was built for this. You will finish the race. It don't matter what place, as long as you place. The race is not given to the swift or to the strong, but to the one who endure to the end. The G don't just stand for your last name. It also stands for the God that's in you. You can do all things through Christ Jesus, who strengthens you. You are blessed and highly favored. Always put yourself first and always encourage yourself, my sister.
Thank you, Tawana. I received that. That was awesome.
Okay, Allison, who are you secret encouraging Santa tonight?
I have Dan. I came up with, since you are in sales, I thought I would take a marketing approach to your encouragement. So here is a list of company slogans that made me think of you. Energizer battery. You keep going and going and going. You broke a bone in the top of your foot, and we didn't even know it until I think the YouTube channel season aired. I mean, we had no idea you had a broken bone in your foot, and I'm sitting there ailing about being sore, and you just kept going and going and doing the program. That just like blew my mind. State Farm, like a good neighbor, Dan is there. So when Hurricane Ian was on your doorsteps, like you got on your Marco, and every time you got on there, you were helping your neighbors like board up windows and stuff. And I can't imagine how terrified it must have been for you, for your family, for your friends, but you were going around the neighborhood and community helping people before and after. And that speaks volumes about the kind of person that you are. Bounty, the quicker picker upper. Because every morning when you get in the Marco and do your walks, like I just look forward to it because you always like you're walking and you always have an observation, or you talked about how much you didn't like the cold, which totally cracked me up because my husband is just like that. He hates the cold. So you're always like making me laugh. You're just a funny guy. U.S. Marine Corps, the few, the proud, the man, the only man. You are few in number, being the only man in the group, but you handle our girl discussions like a champ. You've heard us talk about our undergarments and, you know, that special time of the month and all of the things. And you just act like it doesn't faze you. You chime right in and you just handle it so well. Your wife is a very lucky lady. Apple, think differently. So I think one of the more serious things about this program is that you, along with all of us, have learned to think differently. And all of us have been through our mental battles, and you hit yours early on and you just like rode the wave from there and just began to excel. And it is clear, it is evident to me that through this program, you think differently, and you have become, not only do you think differently for yourself, but you have used that and become such an encourager to all of us, talking about your goals and how to achieve those goals and how to make them measurable and specific with the SMART goals. And so that's had an impact, I believe, on all of us. Nike, just do it. You are doing it, Dan. I don't know how you do it. You travel like crazy. I mean, we're going to the first steps of success in January. It'll be the only time I fly during this program, and it'll take me weeks to prepare for it because I just can't fathom how to pack stuff on an airplane because I don't do it. I don't know how you do it, but you do. And you do it well. Plus, you are there for your kids with the jujitsu, and you're there with your wife, encouraging her. I've seen the stuff you put on Facebook about her. And so you're doing it, and you're doing it well. And I hope you know that. I had to put this one in here. United Airlines, come fly the friendly skies. Because after your flight yesterday, I feel like as good as you handled it with people puking around you, and you just got off and were like, it was just the worst flight ever, but I'm going to get back on a plane. Like, they should recruit you. I mean, just plain and simple. Finally, Wheaties, the breakfast of champions, because you have plowed through to first place and you seem to be staying there. So I congratulate you on having the breakfast of a champion heart.
That was awesome, so creative, and thank you, and I receive it. Thank you.
So Kimberly V, who are you secret encouraging Santa tonight?
Tawana. I looked up some definitions of words. So T is for tenacious, holding together, not easily piled asunder, tough. And through life, this has been you. A is for audacious, fearless, extremely original. You did this program, so I know you're fearless. W is for worthy, having adequate or great merit, character, or value. You are valuable to everyone that encounters you. A is for able, having necessary power, skill, resources, or the qualifications. You are qualified and have the necessary power to do all you are called to do. N is for noble, distinguished by rank or title of an exalted moral or mental character or excellence. Someone of excellence. You are excellent. Your N is for nourishing, promoting or sustaining life, growth, or strength. You have consistently done this for our group. A is for admirable, praiseworthy, worthy of admiration, inspiring approval, reverence, or affection. Excellent, first rate, exquisite. You are truly exquisite. And those are the words I would use to describe you. But what God says about you is what really matters. God's word says, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Psalms 139:14. You are healed. Isaiah 53:5. You are strong. Psalms 18:32. Tawana, we love you. You encourage us all the time. And I just wanted to encourage you.
Thank you so very much. I received that.
Dan, who are you secret encouraging Santa tonight?
Ooh, I am so fortunate, and I have Sheila. I kind of took this from like one of my favorite shows, Ted Lasso. But he calls Rebecca, the owner of the team, badass boss with another bad word, but I don't say that. But this is a letter to badass boss Sheila. Why badass boss, you ask? First of all, it's so true. Let's tackle the badass part. Part of the definition of badass is one who is never defeated, never outwitted, never cowed. Sheila, you are one of the strongest people that I've ever met. You're a single parent, already badass. I could never imagine that. You had a full-time job and you decided to start a business. How badass is that? Going from a stable paycheck to going for a goal or dream and taking the risk to do so. A badass is a risk taker. That is very inspirational to me as I'm going through a similar process. Incredibly motivating. Another example of your badassness is that you take care of veterans, our heroes who come home, not always in sound mind or body, and make a difference in those who made a sacrifice for our country. What you do to support our veterans is just about as badass as it can get. Being a badass is also about putting it all out there, going for dreams and goals and not letting obstacles stand in your way, and being open and honest and vulnerable about it. Sheila, this is what you do every single day on this journey with this team. I love how you share your challenges, struggles, and successes. I love how your courage and strength allows you to be vulnerable in front of the group. You have set so many examples to me, and I'm sure the rest of the group, to continue to be honest and vulnerable with each other. Badass. Overcoming health issues and complications. Lymphedema cannot stop you, Sheila. When you think you couldn't complete exercises because of the L word, you didn't quit. You didn't make excuses. You modified, you moved on to other exercises that you could do. Badass. Not only are you working on your physical health, but you're working on your mental and spiritual health. You attend conferences that will improve your skill sets while focusing on your mindset and faith. Badass. Now, this is where the part comes in of boss. Part of the definition of boss is one who makes decisions. This is what you do. You just got promoted to president of your organization. And not only that, but you listen to your mentor and were able to negotiate some time off each week. You are a leader of an organization who can listen to the advice and opinions of others and taking those opinions and making change happen. First of all, boom, great job, and boss. Your leadership and setting examples to this group to put ourselves out there. Boss. What an adventure these past 2 months have been. We have all gotten to know what an incredibly strong, resilient woman you are. You are a leader. You have incredible courage. You keep moving, going to conferences to better yourself, push past obstacles, take risks, vulnerable, selfless, and compassionate. You are a badass boss. I'm so excited to see where the next several months take us. I look forward to the continued friendship and where we can continue to learn from your example. Keep up the amazing work and keep pushing and motivating this group. Thank you for everything you do.
I received that. That was awesome.
Oh my goodness. How good does that feel to not only receive it, to receive the encouragement, but to be the reason that somebody else smiled, to be the reason that someone's going to go to bed with a smile on their face tonight, and to be the reason that someone's going to wake up with a smile tomorrow morning, because hopefully listen, life and death in the power of the tongue. And so when people speak life over us and we receive it, it's okay for you to remind yourself of it. I hope Sheila wakes up tomorrow morning and she's like, I'm a badass boss who's compassionate and amazing and overcome because I'm a boss. We've got, when we receive receive it, it's like owning it. It's like, yeah, it's like taking that label, slapping it on and be like, I'm that. And in any given moment, we can choose to put on any label we want. And by the way, we can choose to take off any label we don't want at any given moment. And so as we come into this next week, like I was just looking at can you guys believe we have 4 weeks left in this phase 1? You are 2/3 of the way through phase 1, which is crazy. And so coming into this, I want you to remind yourself about the amazing things you've been doing. I want you to remind yourself of these words that were just spoken over you tonight. I want you to remind yourself that you're capable, that you were made to do hard things, that you're somebody whose past and all you've accomplished doesn't hold a candle to all you are yet to do, and that all of your futures are bigger and brighter and bolder. What's ahead of you is bigger than anything that is behind you.